Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to show you how to do an advanced render of your character. So there's going to be a few things you're going to need. You're going to need a rig. It's going to be linked in the description, of course, like a Google Drive link. You're going to need a powerful PC, because like what we're going to do is really computationally heavy. And you're going to need some time, because it can take like a few minutes, a few hours, depends. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so you're going to get started by opening Roblox Studio, just going to the base plate, like that. And you're gonna just wait for it to load, of course, because it takes some time. Then you're gonna need a plugin for this. You can go to plugins, you can go load character. And I didn't type it in right because there's a space between load and character, so you're gonna do space. And then you can get the paid one or the free one. I have the paid one because it's updated. But the free one will work just fine, I hope. So what you're now going to want to do is you're going to want to just click this and you're going to type in. Well, first, if you don't know, you can open it from here and you'll see this little screen. But I have this because it's updated. You're going to just want to type in your Roblox username. So for me, it's Trilinisty. You're going to go R6. And if you want to, you can like do a little bit of fun things like you're going to go models. Like let's say I want work clock headphones in my render. Like let's say this one. Because this is the right one, I think. Let me check, it isn't. You have to get the right one because it has to have this little hat thingy. You're gonna drag it into your rig and it'll snap to it if you do it right. If it doesn't, you have to like position it in the right place. But as you can see, it's on my model. Okay, now you're gonna just right-click this brick right here, and you're gonna export selection. Then you're gonna go to videos. You're going to go into any folder you want and you're going to create a new folder called tutorial rigged, and you're going to name it 1 because we're going to do 2 exports. You're going to also export it without the body on it, so you're going to just export only these hat thingies. I just did something wrong there. Yeah, you're going to only want to export like let me show you. Like only these hats, and you can just do that by clicking this and just going like this and going export selection, then hitting 2 and enter, and then it's saving. And after it's saved, this can take some time depending on the power of your PC. I got a pretty powerful PC, like relatively, and if you've done that, you're gonna just close out Roblox Studio. So what you're gonna want to do is you want to open Blender and you want to open your rig. So let's say I named it Roblox, where is it? It's Kento because I have to teach a friend of mine how to do this. So I'm going to go rig, type B or type A, depends on where you saved it. I don't have it saved in the right place at all for some reason. Let me see if I have a empty rig. I think oh, this is a problem actually. This is kind of a problem. Let me see if I have an empty rig here. Yes, I do. There you go. You're going to open faceless.blend, not face, because you get like a 3D face, and we're not going to do that. We're going to just do a 2D face. And this all looks really complicated. So I'm going to run you through this step by step. You're going to first want to go to the output properties, this little button, and you're going to go, here you're going to go file format, and you're going to go PNG, and then you're going to turn on RGBA, and you're going to turn this slider to 0 to turn off compression. You're not going to need it for like a high quality export. Then you're going to go over here, you're going to click adaptive sampling. This will help in the final render. And you're going to go to color management and you're going to take this to filmic. I think these settings will already be applied for you if you do this, but if they're not, you can just do that. So then you have an empty rig, as you can see. You can just click the body. You're going to drag this menu up and go shader editor, and you may think, oh god, what the hell is this? No, this is a texture node setup. So you're gonna you just click this button right here. You're gonna go to the folder where you saved your render. So for me, that's right. So you know you're under your export of your character. You're gonna click the texture which shows this. To go to this menu, like you'll see this. You just click this button right here. You go thumbnail, so you can see which texture you're gonna need. You're gonna click it, and it'll apply to your texture. So this looks like my character. But we're not done yet. You're gonna drag color into this color right here. This will add depth to your character in the pre-renders. Like, I'll show you. As you can see, it has like a little depth in the face. This is not required to do, but you can do it if you want to, if you're so inclined. So now we have a texture plate. It looks a little bold, which is an issue. So you're gonna go File, Import, Wavefront OBJ, because that's the format Roblox saves images in. You're gonna go to your folder. It'll sit right here now. You're gonna click 2.obj, and there it is. As you can see, it's backwards, so we can fix that. You're gonna just click this little blue line. You click rotate first, and then you go 180 on your keyboard, and there you go. It's fully rotated to the right spot. What you now can do is just a little advanced, but you can click on your hat, and then you can click on, like, you can go here. You can control click that, and you can control click the head, and you can go right click, and you can go join, and then they'll be attached to each other. It looks weird. I know, don't worry, you can go here, you can put this to simple. And then you can, and I'm going to explain how this thing works. So this thing, it rotates the head. As you can see, it turns around the head. You can go into solid view mode, so and like this rotates your arms, and if you are wondering why you can't rotate your arm this way, it's because of the bone structure limits. You can fix that by just rotating the arm like this. Then you can go like this, and you can like turn it like that, and like you can't turn it the other way because you have to rotate it the other way. So let's say I want to put one hand in the hip of my character, and you can just rotate a bit until it looks nice to you. And like the other hand, I want it to wave at me. So you're gonna just, I think it's like this. I'm not even sure of this one. I haven't done like a waving animation in a while. I think it's like, oh no, it's the other way. So you're gonna click Ctrl Z a few times. That's the undo button, by the way. Ctrl Z. You're gonna just rotate. It's a little laggy for me because I have like a recording going, but I mean it's fine enough. So you're gonna do that, and now it's waving at you. You can also do the legs. I'm not gonna touch the legs. I can't be bothered to do the legs. I'm gonna just click this button, go to object mode, then click add right here, or you can do Shift A, and you can click camera, and on your number pad on your keyboard, if you don't have it, you can just click this button somewhere. It's not here. Oh, that's a problem. But you can click number pad 0, and then you'll get transported into the view of your camera. You can just click Shift, and then the little button next to the 1. If you're on a different keyboard than QWERTY, there's maybe a problem. You can figure out how to do it on the internet. I don't know. You can click those, and you can move around with W, A, S, and D, and you can like put it how you want it. I wanted like doing that. That'd be cool. Just, like looking away from the camera a bit. Like, let me quickly rotate the neck a bit because I like it better like that. If you hold shift, you can more marginally adjust the camera. Then you're gonna go to your render properties. You're gonna click film, and you're gonna click transparent. So this will help in the final render. And you can now go use nodes, and you can go environment texture. There'll be a download link to the one I'm using in the description. Again, it's all going to be in one folder in OneDrive or Google Drive, one of the two. We're going to use this one, the Studio HDR, to make it look like my character's in the studio. So if we now go like this, you can see it's transparent, which is an issue. It's because you can just go into light paths, and you can just ram transparency to 0, and it'll be fine. The actual issue is, because I want to explain this to you, it's because the alpha texture is plugged in, like the actual texture is plugged into the alpha. If you delete that, it'll fix it too, like if you go through this list and delete all of them. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just put the transparency to 0, and that's fine. And yeah, I'm going to rotate the camera a bit more up, and there you go. As you can see, it looks really grainy, but we're going to fix that later. So first, you're going to just go render image. There's a button right here. You can render it. I'm going to go into wireframe mode and then render it. So I'm going to just be right back. Okay, the image is now fully rendered, so what you're now going to do is you're going to close out. This will be fine. You can go compositing. There's a button right there. This is all set up for you. You can just click use nodes, and then this shows up. This looks like the other thing we just did, and you're gonna just let this be like how it is right now. You're gonna go to this button right here. You're gonna click render result, and you'll see your image, the noisy version of it, right here. We're gonna de-noise it. So you're gonna just click search and you click de-noise. You just click it in there, and it'll composite it like here. It says compositing. As you can see, it's a lot less noisy now. It's way smoother, like around the edges, which is good. We're gonna need that. And if you think your image looks good, you can just go. You can click F11. It doesn't work in this environment for some reason, but you just click that. Why doesn't it work? Oh, it does not work because it's already open here. So you're gonna just click image, save as, and you're gonna go to your folder where you exported the what's it called, the textures. You're gonna just call it export.png, because you can call it like anything you want. You can call it like I like kittens. Like everything is fine. Like it doesn't really matter. You can call it like Trilinisty. Everything will do. You can just click save as image, and then you're done. You can just grab your image out of the folder you saved it in. So for me that'll be let me quickly grab it. Tutorial. There you go. There it is. You're gonna just wait for it to load, because of course it takes time to load the image. But like on Windows, sometimes it takes a lot of time to load an image. But there you go. I just scrolled. There you go. This is your image. It looks really nice, really crisp. You can use this as your profile picture or anything. Yeah, or like as your background. Yeah, that's it.